My mother always says, nothing good ever happens after 3 o'clock in the morning. So when I refer to another man on TV as beautiful, shirtless and glistening beneath a thick row of white stadium lights, I'm not surprised when a friend I am meeting for the first time since his deployment darts his eyes towards a sticky neon corner of the bar. I watch as the panic in his chest becomes its own person, leaps from his mouth like a bed spring. So what are you now, a faggot?
The bar is a fever pitch, a mob of testosterone, bones writhing in our moat-flanked bodies, the paradox of trying to stay a safe distance from each other while craving to be touched. My shoulder brushes the chest of another man. Bitch, you fucking crazy? I will fuck you up. Stepping forward, his fist is a cocked revolver, brandished with a safety off. My eyes swell up like overused sponges, the bruise in my chest spreading across my body. 4 tears fall in one gasp down my face. I'm about to fight 8 men in a dark New York City nightclub, and I'm crying.
I remember wrestling with a friend in the leaves behind my parents' house, our rock-hard centers mashing into each other's thighs.
I remember punching my cousin in the face when I couldn't think of anything else to say. Stutter in my mouth to an earthquake jumble of sound.
Or sharing the same torn Playboy to masturbate, then calling each other gay for weeks.
I remember Malik in high school breaking up a fight and then getting shot in the parking lot.
Or the sweet smell of other boys' sweat after basketball practice in middle school.
Wilson's brother paralyzed in a drive-by, wanting to stab Alana's ex-boyfriend in the face after he beat her.
Remember the feeling of power the day I realized I was stronger than my best friend, holding his arms as I made him say he was a faggot. An hour ago, all I wanted to do was tell him that I missed him, that I thought about calling and wondered about his family,
Brent,
his son. Want to know when his next tour ships out, how many years he has left in this service,
Chris,
if he still keeps in touch with Gene, or Micah, or Ray.
The crowd jumps backwards like an impulsive gasp for breath.
I have pulled a grenade. I want to tell him I still wonder about his jump shot. I want to laugh about things that made us laugh when we were kids.
I want to tell him we have been dying right here for years.
But I'm not even sure those memories are the same as they were 8 minutes ago when we hugged each other so hard and so long. In the entrance to this bar, people stared.